Hello everyone, this is a general reading for Scorpio. This reading is meant for the rest of Aries season from, the ending of March to the middle of April. But that being said, whenever you find this video, it's the right time to receive the message. So don't fret about the time this video takes place. So I laid out 5 cards. The first one right here represents the obstacle you're facing right now. The second card next to it represents the means of liberation to where you can free yourself from the obstacle. The third card in the middle is the action you can undertake to escape. And the fourth and fifth card represent the transformation and the destiny that you have to realize. So with the first card right here, we have the Hangman, and this represents to me that you are trapped and you're stuck into something. Life seems to be stagnating and not moving. You feel like you're being held upside down right now. And it's this card alone, it's not being exactly clear what's holding you back, but Temperance next to it gives me a bit more insight on that. So with Temperance, this sort of represents like a path of moderation and a path where you take not too little and not too much. So maybe there's an aspect in your life that you're focusing on too much and you're putting other things in the back burner. That could relate to maybe you're having this chemical dependency on something. Maybe you're not focusing on a relationship the way that you ought to. That could be with like your romantic partner. That could be with your friendship. That could be with your family. Maybe you're focusing too much on work and you're really putting your self-care on the back burner. And what Temperance is suggesting is that you need to be actively better at balancing that things out and taking priority over things that you've been neglecting. And how you can do that, we have the star right here. So the star sort of represents a place in life where you're really comfortable, where you feel really vulnerable, and you feel not vulnerable in a bad way, like vulnerable in a positive way, a place where you can be vulnerable. And this suggests that maybe you need to find like a space or a friend or a new means of communication that allows you to fully express yourself and maybe admit to some of the things that you're struggling with right now. Because what's interesting is that in this card we have Temperance that is mixing the 2 cups together, the water and the 2 cups together, but the star, she dumps out these cups into the water. So maybe right now you're failing to balance things, and the stars represent that, you might need to let go of something. You need to pour it into the water and leave it into the past. And this could be like something troublesome that has bothered you, and you're just kind of holding it in your mind, and you just need to let that go and let that die into the past so you can feel more at one with the world around you. Because right now, that's what's holding you hostage. So once you accept that there's some things that you need to let go and then there's some other things you need to take priority of, there's going to be this reawakening of your energy and your will. And that's what Judgment right here represents. We have this angel that's blowing this trumpet, and the corpses are rising out of their grave and ascending to heaven, ascending to a higher plane of consciousness. So what this represents, this transformation, is sort of like a new consciousness that you'll gain from allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself a better option to balance things out in life. And finally, let's move all these other cards because this one's the most important. We have, is that on camera right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we have the Force. Some people call it strength, others people call it less, but either way, this is the destiny you have to realize. So before this transformation, view yourself as the lion. You're being held back by something like the Hangman. You're being suspended. There's something that's has a hold on you and you're not able to express yourself. But once you gain the new consciousness from the Judgment, you transform from the lion into the lady, to where you have control over your passions, you have control over your will, and you have control over the things in your life. So in general, maybe find new ways to communicate. See what in your life is taking too much priority, and how is that holding you back, and then you'll eventually gain a new consciousness, and then you can have a better control over your passions and the difficulties in your life. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. If you liked the video, please press like. If you want to subscribe to see more videos like this, as well as videos teaching tarot, please subscribe and comment if you have anything to add, and have a great day.